The U.S. soccer world was shocked in January of 2020 whenever it was revealed that Italian giants AC Milan had put in a $6 million bid for then Wigan left back and U.S. men's national team hopeful Antonee Robinson. Now that deal eventually fell through, but it served as a warning shot that maybe this Antonee Robinson guy was a little bit better than anybody was giving him credit for. Robinson has since moved to Fulham in the Premier League and has established himself as one of the team's most dangerous attacking players. His size, his pace, his power, his crossing ability make him an absolute terror on the left flank and make him a player that a lot of people are saying is one of the best young left backs in the Premier League. So when I ask myself who is the best left back in the US men's national team pool, the answer is clear. It's Antonee Robinson. But when I ask myself who's the best left back for the U.S. men's national team, I really don't know. Welcome to the Yank Report, the show where we talk about U.S. soccer. My name is Sam, and look, if you're into U.S. soccer, please hit that subscribe button. If you're into dramatic intros for YouTube videos, hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit the like button too. I don't know if this is true or not, but I hear that every time someone hits the like button for this video, another FC Dallas player gets signed to a Champions League club. I don't know if that's true, but just test it out. All right, now let's get back to Antonee Robinson and this left back situation. Despite demonstrating himself as the most talented left back in the pool, there still remains a ton of doubt over whether or not Antonee Robinson will be Gregg Berhalter's left back of the future. And the biggest piece of evidence for this is while Robinson has continued to shine for his club, he has not put in great games for his country. In Robinson's 8 caps for the national team, he's yet to put in a truly undeniable performance. Instead, we've seen some shaky moments in the defense and some shaky moments in the attack. In Robinson's most recent game against Wales in the November friendlies, he had some critical turnovers in some dangerous positions, and he really struggled in the build-up play. Now, Robinson's struggles with the passing game aren't limited to his U.S. men's national team performances. Who scored lists passing and discipline as Robinson's 2 major weaknesses. This may be a big red flag for Gregg Berhalter, who seems to value maintaining possession and quality in the build-up play over being a dangerous counterattacker like Antonee Robinson. And we have gotten a preview of what Berhalter wants to see out of his left back out of the selections that we've seen Berhalter make. In the Gold Cup, he selected veteran defender Tim Ream. Now, Ream is not much of an attacking threat at all and cannot be put in the same galaxy as Robinson whenever it comes to the attack. But defensively, he's a sound defender and he is a great passer of the ball. We've also seen Berhalter give left-back minutes to Daniel Lovitz, a player who's gotten a lot of criticism for U.S. men's national team fans. He's not a sexy player at all, but he is reliable defensively, and he's very disciplined in his defensive roles. So if Antonee Robinson's not Gregg Berhalter's left back of the future, who will be? One of the most popular alternative left backs among the U.S. men's national team fan base is Sergio Dest. Dest, the Barcelona right back, has emerged as one of the best young fullbacks in the world. He is fantastic at dribbling. He is incredible in the combination play. And we know that Berhalter has at least thought about Dest as a left back because in the November friendlies in the Panama game, Dest started on the left and Reggie Cannon started on the right. But slotting Dest in at left back doesn't exactly solve all the problems. I mean, first of all, Dest is a right back by trade. He doesn't get a lot of minutes on the left, so he's obviously more comfortable on the right, and it's just a more natural part of his game. He's a 2-footed player, but you could tell that he does depend on that right foot a little bit more, which leads into the second problem, and that's when Dest is on the left side, he tends to cut inside onto his more favored right foot. And if he's cutting inside from the left back position, that means he's coming into Christian Pulisic's space. And Christian Pulisic is, of course, the most dangerous attacker for the U.S. men's national team. And finally, and I think most importantly, the main reason why I don't want to see Sergio Dest on the left is because it eliminates that big switch that we saw John Brooks or Weston McKennie play from the left side of the field to the right side of the field over and over again for that Wales game. That big switch was a devastating ball that created a ton of attacking opportunities for Dest on the right side. And it's a perfect counter for teams that overload our left side of the field to compensate for Christian Pulisic being such a dangerous attacker on the left. This switch is just a fantastic natural extension of the players who are already on the field. because John Brooks is a left-sided center back. He's a left-footed player. So defenses are already going to be overloading on our left to compensate for Brooks, who is our best player in the build-up. With Brooks and Pulisic creating overloads on the left, that leaves the right flank available for a player like Sergio Dest to run into. John Brooks can hit a beautiful diagonal pass, and Sergio Dest can take it in stride better than any player on our team. So it's just a natural counter to teams trying to overcompensate for Christian Pulisic, and it's just a play that's going to be available for so long as Pulisic, Brooks, and Dest are all on the field at the same time. So if it's not Dest and it's not Robinson, who will it be? And I think you already know what I'm about to say, and you're not happy about it. One player that's emerged this year as a reliable option has been Sam Vines. Now, Sam Vines doesn't have Robinson's power or pace or attacking ability, and he certainly doesn't have Sergio Dest's dribbling or just otherworldly touch. But he has shown that he is a reliable defensive player and he can put in a quality ball when called upon. Most importantly, Vines is a quality passer of the ball and he can be depended on to maintain possession in the build-up. And at 21 years old, Vines still has a lot of room to grow. Now look, I know as well as you do that if Gregg Berhalter chooses Sam Vines, the left back for Colorado Rapids in MLS, over Antonee Robinson, the left back who's killing it for Fulham in the Premier League, the fan base is going to lose its mind. And even me just putting Sam Vines in the thumbnail for this video is going to have people coming in and just flaming me in the comment section. But I'm telling you right now, this very moment, Sam Vines is a lot closer to being the starting left back for the U.S. men's national team than you're giving him credit for. So after all that discussion, who do I think is going to be the left back of the future for the U.S. men's national team? Now look, I'm hoping that this whole video is going to be a moot point, that for our next friendly where we call in all the big name players, that Robinson's going to come in and he's going to ball out. He's going to put in a man of the match performance. He's going to combine his awesome attacking ability with great moments in possession, that he's going to be a reliable defensive player, that he's going to silence all the critics and show everyone that he's going to be the left back for the U.S. men's national team for the next decade or so. But if he doesn't, if he continues to have shaky moments in defense, if he continues to turn the ball over in terrible, terrible areas, don't be surprised if he finds himself on the bench and Sam Vines of the Colorado Rapids becomes Gregg Berhalter's favorite left back going into the 2022 World Cup. Thank you for watching this video. I mean, if there even is anybody still watching after I just said that, I'm sure everybody immediately scrolled to the comment section to give me hell. But thank you for watching. If you're still watching at this point, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button too. It really helps out the channel, helps the video grow. Thank you guys so much for helping the channel grow this much over 2 months. It's been crazy. We got close to 2,000 subscribers. The videos are crushing it. I mean, thank you guys for all the comments in the comment section. You're really giving the channel a lot of love. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. My name is Sam, and this is the Yank Report.